Hey everyone, Zack Zappone here, running for state representative. I was just going live today to show you that I'm finally voting, and just like I did in the primary, I'm gonna bike over to the Indian Trail Library to cast my ballot. It's a beautiful day here in Spokane, still some snow, but the roads are looking nice, so I'm gonna make the adventure over to the library and vote with less than a week before the election, I finally had time to best candidate to represent the 6th District, Position 1. It's against our current incumbent. This election started back on May 15th, quite a while ago, and it's been quite a journey, and I've learned a lot in this process, and met truly thousands and thousands of people here in the 6th District, across the state, and learned even more about our district, about my home, and really learn more about the issues facing us. There are a lot of issues in our community that people are concerned about. They're concerned about their schools. They're concerned about their kids learning during the pandemic. They're concerned about the healthcare and the public health and safety of our community, both with coronavirus response and law enforcement. People are concerned about being able to go to the doctor and pay for medical bills. People with disabilities, foster parents, domestic abuse victims are really concerned about cuts that might be facing the state budget this upcoming cycle, and that we have an unfair system that benefits the Seattle super rich, while hardworking folks here in Eastern Washington who build our local economy, support our schools and our community, are going to be facing cuts. I want to fight for those things on the legislature. I want to make a change. I think we need a representative who goes out, listens to people in our community, and will look to solutions and work with people to fight for those changes. And that's what I've done as a teacher in policy work. Spend my time fighting for folks and fighting for students to have opportunity. I like to call it a system of opportunity, where if you work hard, you're able to get ahead. Just like I'm working hard on this bike ride and talking, so hopefully I don't sound too out of breath. But I want to champion some of the changes that we hear that'll help our community be a better place, which is mental health. That's a big issue I hear day in and day out. People are concerned about mental health for their kids and the schools and our community. With homelessness, mental health is a big issue that we all can agree on is an issue that can be addressed. Also want to expand career pathways and job training programs like apprenticeships, supporting the trades, making higher education more affordable. These provide opportunities to folks and grows our local economy. And finally, making sure that people get health care that they deserve, especially now during a pandemic. Last week, I had the opportunity to talk with our current representative, Mike Volz, about these issues and talk about his voting record. And it was interesting that he thinks that he voted yes on some of the issues that I talked about, and supporting our schools, low-income folks, vulnerable populations. It's interesting that he thinks that he voted yes because that's the right thing to do. Instead, he actually voted no. And we can see his voting record on my website, zackzappone.com. This has been a wild ride, literally a wild ride on my bike, but also this campaigning during a pandemic. For a first-time candidate, I've learned a lot, and I couldn't do it without the help from dozens and dozens and dozens, literally hundreds of people that have helped this campaign. Starting with my family, my parents, my siblings, my aunts, uncles, and cousins, grandparents, family members, like my dad's cousins who I haven't met before, which was really fun to get to know through this process. Friends, college friends, high school friends, teaching friends, long friends, lost friends from elementary school, teacher friends, former students who've helped, that came and knocked on doors with me, made phone calls that they've been helping. Literally people from all over have been helping, and I couldn't do this campaign without them. So thank you all very much. Thank you for your belief in me, that you think I'll do a great job. And I hope to do us proud and make some positive changes in our community. So here I'm at the Indian Trail Library, next to our official ballot drop box. I've got my ballot. It's an incredibly important election. Already 57% of Spokane County, or the 6th legislative district, has already voted. Can't say I'm in the top half this year, but better late to vote than never. Make sure you get your ballots turned in. Vote today. It's best to take them to the drop boxes now so you can make sure it's in by election day. That way we can have a better idea of results next Tuesday, election day. Wherever you're at, make sure you vote. It's an incredibly important election all across the country. I hope to do our community well and to fight for the 6th district, fight for our families, for our students, for our future. I can't do it alone, so please share, please cast your ballots, please remind your friends to vote, and thank you all for your support. And here goes my ballot. Just like that. Make sure you vote. Less than a week till election day. Vote, 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 vote.